What's up, man? How can I help you out?
Good, man. Good. So remember that deal I was talking to you about the 15th day, the free wholesaling challenge, the 30-day wholesaling challenge. Remember
Yeah,
that?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What city in Volusia is it?
Shh.
See, well, I already.
Just kidding.
Dude, I ain't got a photographic memory. So, guys, when you tell me about a deal,
Well,
I
he told
promise
me
you,
a
call me the
city
next day. I'll probably forget.
Sorry, I was trying to say the city name. It was out. It was like one of the weird ones. All right,
Deltona. Anyway.
Deltona.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, so this deal, it's still going. It has a little bit of a twist in it. So it's the sister and the three brothers. However, one of the brothers just got indicted into jail. So
Nice.
yeah, so she's talking with her estate attorney, and she's gonna give me an answer whether they're gonna get a durable power over him or they're just gonna get a public defender to sign for him. So my question is when I go on the appointment, do I just have her sign, the contract, scan it, and then have the other three docu-sign it, or how would that go?
He's done more jail deals than I have.
Yeah.
So
Guys, first of all, I'm here to tell you, when people are in jail, they actually have the legal right to sign contracts, just like a regular
they get
person.
married.
So they do a lot of other things too.
Okay.
The hard part is getting access to them and like going through all the stuff. So like during the last few years, it's been really difficult with the pandemic and everything. So it's
what are you talking about? Don't say that word. Oh my God.
okay. Anyways, I would ask for this. So do the sisters have a good relationship with him, or is it like they?
It's one sister, three brothers, and they all have a good relationship. They were
Okay.
all
So a lot of times I'll ask the siblings to kind of do the work for me. Like try it. Like, so if someone's visiting them, they can register, they show ID, they can take paperwork to have them sign as long as he's copacetic with it. Did you talk to him before he got incarcerated?
No, I've only spoken with her and she's spoken with them, and they all agreed on a price range and stuff like that.
So honestly, I would just go as business as usual and have them help you out with it. And I would sell it like, listen, if you can just have them sign since you're going out there, this will help expedite the process. So we don't have to because dude, mailing something to jail, dude, you're looking at months.
Yeah.
And then couriers can't get in there. So use the people that already have access to them, because I'm telling, when you go, it's not easy. Like you have to set up an appointment usually a week in advance. And then you have to declare what your relationship is with them. They get really intrusive into it. And they're like, well, I don't understand. You're buying his house. What's going on? Right. So try to use the siblings. Okay. And I would do it sooner than later while it's fresh on his mind. A lot of people incarcerated in jail, but they don't get a lot of visitors. So like if it winds up being you and he's incarcerated for a long time, they will spend a lot of time messing with you. I've done 15 visits. It's painful. Right. So I'd get him signed as fast as you can. Now you can get all the others signed, and then that puts the pressure on his last signature. So if I had 4 parties and I had one that's kind of holding out, I get the other 3, and then I'll shift my pressure on that one person, because if the others feel they have a deal, you kind of surround the deal and you have it. But guys, whenever you're dealing with someone, especially if they're freshly incarcerated, always work through the family, because you showing up out of the blue, he's going to go, what are you? Are you my attorney? Right. Are you the prosecutor? Like,
right.
You can't. So unless you talk to him before, use the siblings and just try to get it signed. Do not try to mail it. Do not try to send a courier service. None of it's going to work. And someone once tried to send like a mobile notary. It's like they're not getting in there either.
No.
So the sisters are going to be your key to doing it. Now, I will tell you, they might have access to the internet to even do a DocuSign. Let the siblings help you out with that.
Okay.
So I don't know what rights they get. I know they can check email. I think they have to pay for it though. So,
gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I called her. I call her tomorrow because she said she's speaking with her attorney today. So I'll figure it out.
Listen, if you just help me get your brother's signature, that would help expedite the whole process. And just kind of, until it becomes a deal, don't make it a big deal. So many people incarceration happens all the time. Like there's a big percentage of people in jail that own real estate. So the worst is when they don't have family and then you got to deal with it. It sucks. I'm just I'm not even going to hide it from you. So use the siblings. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
So also, because I talked to Zach about it, the sellers wanted 60 days after the close. I just don't know, is once it's in the end buyer's possession, is he paying the cost, or is there an amount in escrow?
And buyer pays for it. They have to agree to it.
Yeah, it's all negotiable.
And if you get a nice price reduction due to that fact, the cash buyer won't mind.
Okay.
If you're in Florida, it's very easy to evict in Florida, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, we buy them all the time like that.
Gotcha. Cool.
That's how we get our best deals.
That's true. Yeah. So, last question here, because Zach talked about it last time, possibly doing like a double escrow, because it's a fairly large spread if I lock it up right. So I just vetted the title company, and lo and behold, they don't use the buyer's funds to fund both transactions. So I gotta do some more research. But he said you had possible connections as well. So
Benji, here's the thing: you said shush about what county you're in, dude. It's better if people know that Benji is the guy in this county. People send you JV deals, man. That's always a big plus. I always scream to everyone where I'm from.
Well, as long as you don't scream the address out, no one's gonna.
As long as you don't scream I'm just letting you know. But at the end of the day, you have to network with people, with wholesalers, and figure out what title companies do it, because there are title companies that do it. And sometimes you might have to do one outside the county. They'll do it.
Guys, there is a level of, I'm not even say the word risk, with title companies of what they want to do. Now, what's legal and what they'll do are always two different stories. I've had title companies.
What are you talking about?
I'm just here to tell you, I've had title companies in my 20 years do stuff that I didn't even understand. And guess what?
It was all legal.
They made me uncomfortable, and I stopped using them. Now we're going on the other side where like, I didn't ask you if you're comfortable with it. I asked you like to do that. Do not fight title companies. If they don't want to do it, they're doing you a favor, because I've been at title companies where I've done a simple assignment. I mean, a simple $10,000, $15,000 assignment, and the title company completely blows it up. Like, hey, just to let you know, Mr. Guinness company is making $15,000 off of you. I already told the seller it wasn't an issue, and you have to sign the disclosure form, and you got to promise you're not going to sue the title company, not Mr. Ginn, not any of his associates. And then people start asking questions, and that's where it becomes a problem. So the last thing I want you to do is have a title company blow it up.
Well, Benji, does the title company not okay with the buyer's funds for the double escrow, or they're not good for the double closing at all?
Well, this is their email. It says, we will not do a double closing where we use funds from your end buyer as your purchase funds for the seller.
Okay, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean,
no, but you can do that as long as it's properly disclosed. It's completely legal. But guys, this is common with title companies. You can't make them do stuff, so don't make them. Go find a company that will do it for you. And unfortunately, this is a process you go through, especially when you start wholesaling, because some of these problems that you're experiencing now, when they come up, you're like, okay, you're better off solving the problems when they come up than waiting a year to get everything perfect. Otherwise, you wouldn't even have a chance to do this deal. So I'd rather than be brutally honest and say, nah, I just can't do that. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, he's talking about doing a double closing where he has a cash buyer, puts all their money in escrow, and basically they use that money to fund the purchase and then obviously resell it to their buyers. Title companies have the right to say, I don't want to do it.
I mean, Benji, just go on Facebook. I just went on Facebook right now and searched it. There's like 4 or 5 posts that talk about title companies in Central Florida.
And tell them exactly what you want to do. Like, don't sugarcoat it. Just say, hey, this and this want to do it. Can you do it?
Gotcha.
And they'll say, listen, if so-and-so will give consent, we can do that. And that's how I find out like how to do it. And the whole thing is, you don't want a title company. You work so hard to get your deals. Do not let a title company be one blowing it up. Right. I've lost half a dozen deals to title companies, and I learned my lesson. I'm like, man. So guys, when I say you have to control the title company, this is why, because he goes, hey, use my title company. I'll pay for the title. I'm like, we're not doing that, because they'll blow it up every time. So you're on the right path.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right. Perfect. Appreciate it, Benji. You got any questions? Let me know.
Yeah.